Hello.
Hello, Harold. How are you?
I'm good. Good. When are you going to Israel? Next week, you said?
Monday.
A Monday. How long
We'll
are you going
miss
to
the
be
big
there?
part till around the 22nd,
Uh-huh.
and then we're going to New York. You're running around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's with the sweater? Nice sweater.
I'm cold.
Oh, yeah. You look like Merlin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do some magic. Bum, 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 bum. Ah.
You can't get a flight from LA to Tel Aviv
They're all
until
sold out?
March.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. We were there like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was so difficult to get a flight. So how you going?
So we have a flight to Tel Aviv, and
Oh,
we can't get two seats together. So Eva's going on like Wednesday, and I have to go. I'm going Monday.
wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean they're making a money like, hand over fist at El Al.
You're right.
Yeah.
Listen, trust me, when it's all over, they're not going to make so much money.
Well, yeah, when the other airlines start showing
Yeah.
up.
So I think
Uh,
that they're already started opening up a little bit.
oh, yeah, who? Anyone else started?
Um, and the Hungarian airline is going to fly into Israel.
Okay.
There's three or four of them now
Uh-huh.
that are talking.
Uh-huh.
Whether they do it or not, different story.
Uh,
Cold, Harold.
yeah. I left the window open.
Oh,
Big mistake. Uh, so where are we holding? We're on 160, correct?
160.
Yep. There we are.
Ah,
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
hello.
Ernie.
New parak, Get Makusher.
That's my good sir. That quotient.
Sorry, Get Pashut. The Get Pashut, we're talking about writing a star. A Get Pashut is like a document that we have, which is a piece of paper with writing. And Edav Mitocho, such a document, the Adim sign in the text of the document that you face, below the text of the star. Now, there was a type of get called a get makusher. We're going to see the reason is that Kohanim would get angry with they had a temper. And in order to calm them down, so it took them a long time to write this get because you had to write and then fold it and sew it. Fold a piece and sew it and fold it. They had to do like 3 folds and sewing. By that time would pass, and they would
Lost.
that the temper of the Kohen would go away and he would not divorce his wife. That was the concept of a get makusher. Adav me'achrab, and therefore the Adim sign sort of on the opposite side of where they're writing. And the Mishnah goes through other differences between, and by the way, in the Dead Sea Scrolls, when they found, documents, they found some of these type of documents, these get makushers. Now, already in the Talmudic period, they weren't using it. The Rambam does not talk about it at all. So it did not last through the Gonic period. And it almost didn't make it to the Amoraic period. So Pashut Shekosvu,
Don't they use that now?
no,
No, they're not using it against Mikusher?
I don't think so. No. A regular get?
Yeah.
No. The get Mekusher, the Rambam doesn't even bring the get Mekusher. There's a debate in exactly how to do it. There's Rashi's version, there's other Rishonim, but it's not Lamaisa.
But they do fold it. They don't sew it, but they fold it, I mean.
I think they even.
The
sew
Shulchan
it.
Aruch says, "Hakoisev shtar makusher bizman hazeh ein anu bikim bekach harei zeh pasul." Aval ein halacha kain, according to Ramban, other poskim. But practically, I don't believe get makusher is used by any. After the time of the Gemara already, people stopped writing get makusher, and the Rambam doesn't even write it. Doesn't even have anything about the dinim of a get makusher. I don't know how we can't use such a thing. Different ways to explain exactly how they did it. Many shitas, but it's not noyeg today. Okay. A star pasha shekos weight of me'achrav, and therefore a regular star that they wrote the edim on the other side, or star makusha shekos weight of bifnim mitocho shneim psulim. Rav Chanina bar Gamliel omer makusha shekos weight of mitocho kosher, because you can unfold it. Now you have a straight document, and the edus is on the document. It all told in minig. Get poshut eight of bishnai. A regular star. We're not just talking about a get for marriage. You're talking about any star. That's what we mean by get. Get. Get is another word for star. All you need are two eidim. Makusher b'shloisha. A makusher needed three eidim. Poshut shekosabo eid echad, or makusher shekosabo shnei eidim, shnei psulim. Then the get was not good. Pasuk in Yirmiyah. Yirmiyah was told to go buy pieces of land so that when the Jewish people came back after 70 years, it's like a siman that the people are going to come back. So Sodes Bakesav Yiknu, buy the fields with money, but documented Kosuv B'Sefer V'Chasum V'Eid Eidim. Write it, sign it, and have Eidim. So how you darshan? Sodes Bakesav Yiknu V'Kosuv B'Sefer, that refers to Zeh Pashut, because like a book. Chasum, that refers to Zeh Makusher, one of these folded ones and sewed. V'Ha'eid refers to Shnayim, two Eidim. And Eidim is Shloisha. Okay, so how do we understand the pasuk? Shnayim l'pashut, Shloisha l'makusher. That a regular star needs two, and one of these folded ones need three. Maybe the regular star needs three and the kesher needs two. So mitoch shenisrabe, the get makusher is more complicated because there's ksharav, there's folds. So gam nisrabe be'edov. So then that's the one that has more edim. Rav from Omar mehocha, different source. Also in Yirmiyah, va'ekach sefer amikne, esa chasum, ha-mitzvah v'chukim v'sagol. So we darshan, va'ekach sefer amikne zeh pashut. That refers to a regular star. Esa chasum zeh makusher. V'sagol zeh pashut shebe makusher. That part in a star makusher, that is a boilerplate. Ha-mitzvah v'chukim elu dvorim sheben pashut l'makusher. The various details between the two types of stars. Ha-ketzad. What's an example? Zeh eid of shnayim. A get pashut needs two eidim, and a get makusher zeh eid of shloisha. Zeh eid of mitoichoi. A regular star, the eidim sign on the bottom of the text. Zeh eid of machrav. Here the eidim sign on the opposite side of the text. Maybe the number of eidim is is reversed? No. Mitoch nisrabe b'kishrav nisrabe b'edav. Same answer we gave before. That since there's more folds, there's more edim. Rabbi Bar Cheskel Omer Me'acha. Pasuk in the Torah. Al pi shnayim edim, al pi shlosha edim yokum dav. 2 edim for pashut, 3 edim for a kosher. Because why in tiskai edim b'shnayim? If I needed 2 edim, what's the chiddush of 3? Lama part l'cha b'shloisha, lo l'cha. Shnayim l'pashut, shloisha l'mekusher. You need 2 edim for a regular star, 3 for the mekusher. I ve'epel chanab, maybe it goes the other way. 3 for the pashut. No. Mitoch shnisrabe b'kishrav nisrabe b'edav, the same answer. So what do you mean? How can we use these psukim for drushes? We need them. Kol chad v'chad lemilsei u'da'asa. L'chadetanya. For example, the pasuk in Yirmiyah, Sodos b'kesef yiknu v'ksuv b'sefer v'chason. Eitz atov v'kamash b'lon. It's just, you should do a kinyan, and the kinyan should be a star, so you have a documentary evidence that you're the owner of the piece of land. V'o'ekach sefer ha'miknah ha'chiyav ha'maisa. And that is telling the story of what happened in Yirmiyah. And al pishtayim edim, al pishlosha edim, lahaki shloisha l'shnayim. To compare when you have 3 edim to 2 edim. Beplukta Rabbi Kiva Rabbana. There's a machlokes in Masechta Makkos, and that pasuk is used in that machlokes. So we don't have these psukim for drashas. Ella, the whole concept of shtar mekusher is midrabbanan. They were masakinis. Why? We'll see in a minute. The pasuk, it's not a real source. It's a smachta. The chachamim leaned on the psukim, and therefore, time in my takina. Why did the Rabbanan come up with this folding and sewing mekusher? Asher de Kohanim. This was a place where the Kohanim lived. Vavikati tuva magarshin eshayu. They would have a temper. They'd get very mad, and they would divorce their wives. Now, the problem with a Kohen, like if a regular Yisrael gets upset with his wife and divorces her, you can always remarry her. The problem with a Kohen, he can't marry a Grusha. So if he quickly, on a hasty thought, divorces his wife, he's stuck. He can't remarry her. So Avdi Rabbanan Takanta, the Chachami made a social takana to take a long time to write this shtar. Meanwhile, he'll cool off and he'll decide not to divorce his wife. Fine. We said before, the word get means shtar. It doesn't mean a bill of divorce. So that svara for writing a get mekusher hatinich begit when it comes to a divorce. But shtaroitz Michael, but a regular financial shtar, why did they come up with this thing? So it's like a low plug. Once they came up with it, they said you could use it for regular stars as well. Where do the edim sign? In a shtar mekusher. Ravuna Omar ben Kesher lekesher. Between the folds. Rav Yervava Omar achrei aksav. On the other side of where they wrote it. Where the text is on one side and you sign on the other side. Keneged aksav mibachutz. Exactly opposite the writing, but on the outside. Omle Rabbi Bar Chabel Rav Chizda. The Ravuna Shomer ben Kesher lekesher. So according to him, who said between the folds, kasal kedaitin, ben kesher lekesher migavoy, we think that it means on the inside. But v'habahu makusher dekosel kamei, there was a shtar makusher that we saw in front of Rebbe, v'amar Rebbe, ein zman bezet. There's no writing. There's no time dated. Rebbe Sheva ben Kishro Muvla. Maybe you're not seeing it because it's written in the folds. And Pali v'chaz, they opened it up and they saw the date. Now v'yemisa, that the signature is being kesher l'kesher, ein zman b'zeh v'ein edim b'zeh. It wouldn't have been just the zman that wasn't seen. They wouldn't have seen anything. So they should have said ein zman b'zeh v'ein edim b'zeh, we're boiling. So Amr le misavris ben kesher l'kesher megavoy. it's between the folds on the inside? No. Ben kesher lekesher me'avroi on the outside. So the problem is, if the Adam sign on the outside, it's not at the end of the nusach of the star. So the star is written on one side, and the Adam are signing on the other side. You have a problem of counterfeit. Nechash Dilma Zayev, a cause of Maida boy. He's going to write whatever he wants in the star. After the Adam wrote it, the Chasimi Sadi, and they already wrote. It's like having a check that's been signed by someone. You fill it in. So the Gemara says there was a methodology that prevented this. T'chsiv bei shorer v'kayim. At the end of a star, it says everything is true and correct, and then the Adam sign. Ivanechash Dilma. Maybe they'll write shor v'kayim. The Adam will sign, and then above it, cause of my boy, that this the Gemara is saying. After it written shor v'kayim and they signed, he'll write more material. V'hadar cause of shor v'kayim akrina. Write another shor v'kayim as another way, excuse me, of counterfeiting the star. So the Gemara's answer is chad shor v'kayim kasfinan, trei shor v'kayim lo kasfin. You will know that it's counterfeit because no star can have more than one shor v'kayim at the end of the star. If we see it's done twice, we know that the bottom part has been counterfeited. Maybe they got rid of the first shor v'kayim because of Maida boy, and he writes whatever he wants there. Because of shor v'kayim, and there's a witnesses sign below. So that Rav Yochanan tluya. Let's say a sofer wrote a word, he made a mistake, left it out, and sometimes the sofer will write the word on the margin. As long as mikuyemes, at the end of the star, he writes, oh, this word was written in the margin. So ksheira. But mochak posul. So anything written where you erase something, it's possible. So, therefore, we will know that if there's an eraser there, it's going to be possible. We'll go into that a little bit more tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7?
Tomorrow at 7, and then the tsurba will be at 8.